my top 10 for Division I men's tennis goes as follows. There's a little bit of a shakeup because Georgia, that was in the top 10 for me, lost to Florida State. So it's pretty much almost chalk, so to speak. Virginia 1, Ohio State 2, TCU 3, Michigan 4, Kentucky 5, Tennessee 6, USC 7, Texas 8, South Carolina 9, Baylor 10. Teams outside looking in are like Florida State, Georgia, Stanford, Wake Forest, Arizona. Granted, you could argue Florida State over Baylor right now because of that win. I get it. So that's just naming some teams on the outside looking in. Now the new coaches poll came out. They're only going to have like a couple more weeks until like the national indoors, because remember, like national indoors, like less than four polls, I believe, because then they're going to use the computer rankings. It's the following: Virginia at 1 with all 12 first place votes, Ohio State 2, TCU 3, Kentucky 4, Michigan 5, Tennessee 6, Texas 7, USC 8, South Carolina 9, Florida State 10, Baylor 11, Georgia 12, Stanford 13, Wake Forest 14, Arizona 15, 16 is Harvard, 17 was they're down to Florida. They lost to Texas. Makes sense. I mean, North Carolina 18, Pepperdine 19, Duke 20, NC State 21, Columbia 22, Texas A&M 23, Northwestern 24. They're the ones that actually beat NC State, by the way. Auburn 25. Now, we're seeing vote teams in alphabetical order like Middle Tennessee, Mississippi State, and Oklahoma. None of this really surprises me. Not really, but I know there's a lot of matches left to go, and the coaches poll is not going to always matter. Because remember, computer rankings are going to affect not only right now, once it for national indoors, which will determine the NCAA tournament. Like, there's only like really after this one 3 more on the men's side, because it's up to the February 8th, and after that, no more. Because national indoors that following week is going to be computer based, and we're not going to know anything about it. So there will be no poll that week on February 15th. Then it's just computer polls from February 21st to onward of the season. To like the NCAA tournament. When it begins. And granted, it's going to continue during the NCAA tournament as well. I think the final team one is going to be May 24th, by the way. But yeah, I think that's when the NCAA tournament starts. But it's May 4th that week. But I'm going to double check real fast, because I know that's going to be important to keep an eye on. Or just any like tennis website. Or any team, really. Don't really matter. I apologize for this delay. It's just trying to load. And remember, these polls don't matter. At the end of the day, it's about the last one that counts. To be fair. Yeah, it begins on May 5th to 7th. So for the first 2 rounds. Yeah, about that time they're gonna not have it anymore. And granted, that's when the NCAA selection is gonna be. So that week. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. And see you guys later. Let's get 500 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.